Welcome. We are playing Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, and I have to get to there. Let's go. Okay.
Easy peasy.
Humans. Foreman lives in this cave, and if you think I'm gonna let some filthy humans go running amok in his house, you got another thing coming. Oh, stop making such a fuss. Let them in. You're alright. Read that wrong. I should have known all that record meant there were humans around. I suppose you have a good reason for coming here to disturb us? King Buckingham sent you to get something for him because he thinks I can't stand him. I don't know where the bumbling old fool got that idea. I don't find him any more irritating than your average human, really. And I can hardly blame him for what happened to my bae. I miss her, of course. I miss her terribly. I loved her an awful lot. We all did. She seemed to brighten up the room. There wasn't a dwarf among us who wouldn't have jumped off a bridge for her. I don't hate Buckingham for not having the wherewithal to keep her safe. but I'm not inclined to be friends with him either, or any other human for that matter. What does he want from me anyway? I heard that the shark eye had become a cropper, but I didn't realize things had got this bad. Well, if it's glow moss you're after, you can find some deeper inside the cave. You'll have trouble getting hold of any right now, though. The boss of the local monsters has taken a shine to the stuff you see. He's been munching away down there for a while now. You probably won't take too kindly to being interrupted, but if you don't mind getting your head bitten off, be my guest. You'll find the glow moss glowing on a wall near the water's edge down there.
Hey, up!
Can't believe I avoided that. Alright.
Variety. They're humans from Buckingham House.
Humans, eh? I thought something about you smelled off. Though I must say, I didn't think there was anyone left in Buckingham capable of making it all the way down here. I'm impressed. To be honest, you don't look very tasty. But there's only one way to find out for sure.
see me through.
Maribel! Oh, cheers!
appetizer. You won't be making such light work of the main course, that's for certain.
Hey, up! Hey, hey. Hey, up! Hey, hey.
Oh. Huh.
Ah.
Your Majesty, please do not do anything rash. They will surely be returning at any. King Buckingham, they're back.
Oh!
Thank goodness. You could not have timed your arrival better, and another child has.
Ah!
Quickly, the Glomas. Are you alright? I hope that thing didn't hurt you. Either way, it looks like you did a great job rubbing the Glomas on its feet. Thank goodness you made it back in time. Look at those footprints. Now we can find out where they've taken our dear little one. Come, there's no time to waste.
Here?
Not so fast, damn it. Do you mean to chase the creature back to its lair unarmed? And what will you do when you get there, We're none of us fighters, certainly not fighters skillful enough to take on these monsters on their home turf. Our friends here, on the other hand, much as it shames me to say it, I believe we must ask for their assistance once again. You have already done more than enough in gathering the glow moss, but might we seek your aid in one more time? I shall inform you of what is required once we return to the throne room. I know you must be exhausted, but I ask for your forbearance. Come, men, let us go. You can rest up back at the palace.
Please allow me to thank you once again for your heroic actions. The footprints left behind by the glow moss should allow you to find your way into the beacon. If you can make it to the top and extinguish the sinister black flame that burns there, I believe our kingdom will be saved. In order to do so, my learned friend here informs me that you will require a substance known as prism dew. I will allow him to provide further details. I would no doubt lead you astray were I to attempt to do so. If you please, good sir.
Oh, yes. Legend has it that prism dew can be gathered in a place called Rainbow Cove. It shouldn't be too hard to get hold of some, provided you know where Rainbow Cove is, of course. Apparently it's on a tiny uninhabited island in the dead center of the world. That's what one of the preeminent authorities on the subject wrote anyway. He also wrote that it's filled to the brim with water so pure that it cleanses the heart and grants the deepest and purest of sleeps. This is all just hearsay, of course. No one's ever actually been there. Who knows? Maybe it's not even in this world. Maybe it's in heaven.
Rainbow Cove. Do you remember that holy water we used to put out the black flames up on Vermont? Do you think that's where it could have come from? You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Your Uncle Pike gave it to you, right? We need to go and ask your uncle where he got that water. I've got a funny feeling it'll turn out to be Rainbow Cove.
If you have even an inkling of where you might find prism dew, you must go there without delay. That dew is the only way to extinguish the black flame that burns atop the beacon. All the books stated that the island was uninhabited. But might this now not be the case? Curious.
This is no time to ponder such trivialities. I humbly ask that you seek out this prism dew forthwith. Once it is in your possession, you are to follow the footprints into the beacon. Thank you, my friends. My kingdom is counting on you once again.
Hey!
this one. There we go.
Thanks.
Probably save this. No. place feels familiar.
Finally, you have arrived. I have long since grown tired of waiting. And even longer since has the grinding into dust of mere cattle ceased to amuse me. I had hoped that an opponent truly deserving of annihilation at my hand would one day appear. And here you are at last. But you took too long. Far too long. I had thought to toy with my prey before destroying it. But I have grown impatient. You will be crushed forthwith and without mercy.
Fuck yeah.
All in a day's work.
Hey, puppy.
Knew I had it in me.
No! How can this be possible? But it matters not. Buckingham may be saved, but the sea dragon will remain frozen for all time!
Oh shit, they were babies. But I didn't kill those two.
Hey,
You did it. You really did it. Everything suddenly went bright, and there was no monsters anywhere to be seen, so we ran here to see what was going on. And it's true, the guiding light is burning on the beacon once again. The darkness is gone, and it looks like we're not sealed off from the world anymore either. You've done so much for us. We've been thinking of a way to thank you, and
now.
hey, we're not supposed to talk about that till we get back to the palace. So let's not waste any more time here. Come on, let's go get home. Oh, yes, of course. Well, I need to use the guiding light to fire up the palace lighthouse as well. There. Now if you'd be so good as to follow us back to the palace. Come on, everybody.
Now.
You'd better go straight in. The king is waiting for you. Everyone is waiting for you, in fact. Oh, and would you mind taking the guiding light up the rest of the way to the lighthouse? Thanks. Look, it's our heroes and saviors. This sense of elation, it's almost as though Captain Sharkai himself had returned. Thank you so much for everything you've done.
Oh.
We love you.
Ah.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. We'll never forget what you've done for us. It's the first, real fanfare I got, I feel like. The biggest one, anyway.
Everyone, on behalf of all the citizens of the Kingdom of Buckingham, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
King Buckingham! Lady Anais has disappeared! And they found this weird old man in her bedroom!
Weird? How dare you? And just who might you be, if you please? If you shut up and listen, I'll tell you. I am Scuba, King of the Seabed. I was sent here by the water spirit herself. I've brought a message for the people of Buckingham. A message from Anais.
A message? Why would you be delivering messages for Lady Anais? King Scuba, was it?
An excellent question. And here's your answer. Because she's living under the sea with me now.
She jumped. I knew it. Oh, how could she have been so rash?
Oh, stop your sniveling, man. The only one who's jumping here is you, to conclusions. If you know Anais at all, you'll know that she's been doing very little lately, except praying for the Almighty to reunite her with her beloved Sharkai. Unfortunately, the poor fellow's ship is frozen solid, and it's likely to stay that way for all eternity. Even if the Demon King were to be defeated, it would take centuries for the ice to melt. It goes without saying that she doesn't have much hope of living that long. But that didn't stop her praying. She said she'd do anything to be alive when her beloved finally thawed out. Anyway, somehow or other, her pleading made its way down to the seabed. My kingdom, as you may recall. Now, I'm not a particularly powerful king, but I do have one rather impressive ability. The ability to grant life to any creature in my kingdom for as long as I see fit. Well, Anais was determined. She was willing to come and live underwater as long as it meant that she might eventually be able to see her husband again. So when your heroes here beat the monsters up in that tower and lifted the curse hanging over the country, I thought it might be a good time to come and fetch her.
I had no idea she would go to such lengths.
Well, she did. And there's no turning back now. I was able to turn her into a mermaid, but making her human again would be beyond my powers. She knows this, of course, but that was the sacrifice she was willing to make in order to see her husband again. Now, as for her message, she wanted to say thank you to you, King Buckingham, and to all of your subjects. And she doesn't want you to feel sorry for her. She's happy with her choice. She's made her peace with it. There, all done. Right, I'm off.
Wait, I must ask you something before you leave. What became of the child that Anais was carrying when the kingdom was plunged into darkness?
Well, I don't know for certain, but I have an inkling. You see, the Sea Dragon and all its crew have enjoyed the personal protection of the water spirit since ancient times. That's why her captain always bears the mark of the spirit somewhere on his body. It's passed down through the generations. Which means, by the way, that any child Sharkai and Anais had would also carry the mark. But I digress. I have a sneaking suspicion that Sharkai's child wasn't abducted by the Demon King, as some say, but was in fact spirited away by the water spirit for its own safety. I wouldn't be surprised if he or she was living a perfectly normal, perfectly peaceful life somewhere. But I'm just a humble servant of the spirit. I don't know any of this stuff for sure. Anyway, I'm glad to see the darkness got lifted and that we're no longer sealed off from the world and everything. Water spirit's blessings and all that.
Perhaps I failed to grasp the depths of Still, we must heed her message. We must not feel sorry for her. She has taken her fate in her own hands. It is time we did the same. The palace lighthouse must be lit. Please, follow me.
Huh?
Oh.
It seems the time has come for us to say goodbye. Though I doubt this is the last we'll be seeing of each other. Now, it is time for me to repay you as promised. I thought perhaps this would make for a most fitting reward. It is the legendary sword, passed down from one captain of the Sea Dragon to the next. Sharkai left it in my care when he set out before his final battle, that it might be used in defense of his wife and unborn child. Until now, I had not met one whom I deemed worthy of such a weapon. But in you, I have undoubtedly found such a person. I hereby present to you the Sea Serpent Saber. You wield it well, just as I had expected. Truth be told, there is something of Sharkai about you. Incidentally, it strikes me that I've told you very little about the captain. You must be curious to learn more about him. I beg your pardon. My chief minstrel told you everything you needed to know. But I do not employ a minstrel. Oh, I did, of course, a long time ago. He was a fine man and a talented musician, but he fell ill and died many years back. But of course, you are blessed with powers beyond those of ordinary humans. I should have learned not to be surprised by your capabilities. In any case, the most important thing I wish to say to you today is simply this. Thank you. Your name shall live on in the legends of my kingdom for all time. And not only here in Buckingham, I believe the dwarves also have reason to thank you. They would be grateful for the opportunity to express this gratitude in person. Perhaps you should pay them a visit before you leave.
Nice. was really hoping to get that piece, but good progress. Good progress.
Ah.
Okay. Thank you for joining me on this little adventure, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.